Thank you for joining us today for our annual State of the University event featuring Dr. Marlene Tromp. The Boise Metro Chamber of Commerce is very proud of our partnership with Boise State University, and we know that their commitment to education matches our commitment to enhancing the economy and building an environment where businesses thrive. Due to COVID-19 this year, Dr. Tromp and her team have been presented with a unique opportunity, and they've taken that opportunity to create an innovative and creative approach to delivering her address this year. But before we get started, the Boise Metro Chamber is committed to improving and enhancing the business community in Idaho, and we could not do that without our partners. And for this event this year, we have a presenting sponsor of Idaho Central Credit Union. We have co-sponsors of Blue Cross of Idaho, the Gardner Company, and Albertsons. And finally, we have additional sponsors of Boise State University, Idaho Power, and Micron. Without their support throughout this entire year, it would have been very difficult for the Chamber to deliver high-quality educational and informative programming like the one you're about to view. So with that, I'd like to take a minute and show you Dr. Tromp's State of the University.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so delighted to be here to address the Boise Chamber today. Thank you so much for the invitation. I am really proud of everything that Boise State has done in this complicated, very difficult, and unusual year. We've served our business community. The Venture College developed the Side Hustle and Survive to Thrive series, and over 50 businesses and entrepreneurs took part. There were over 7,000 views of the materials that we put together since March.
Venture College, a program in the College of Innovation and Design, is a place where any student from across this university can take the ideas that they're learning in the classroom, little ideas, big ideas, and bring them forward into the world.
My name is Hannah Lori Hine, and I am the state historian with the Idaho State Historical Society, and my graduate degree was from Boise State University.
So I'm the CEO and founder of Free to Feed. So Free to Feed has now patented the technology to allow mothers to test their breast milk for the presence of allergens.
Hi, everyone. My name is Megan Lacey, and I'm one of the co-founders of Lumini and Chief Design Officer. So at Lumini, we build portable wall-penetrating radar devices to help first responders and soldiers identify people and threats through walls.
The highlight of my time at Boise State, I think, was really my engagement and work with the Venture College. And the Venture College really made me take a step back and think about what is the value that I can bring to others, and what is the value that history can bring to the broader world.
I was working on my master's in computer science at the time, and I happened to step on this really fancy leaflet. That was literally how I found out about the Venture College. That was kind of the start of all the entrepreneurial journey for me.
So we pitched Lumini at the Idaho Entrepreneur Challenge in March 2018, but we really had to learn how to articulate a wall-penetrating radar in a short amount of time. We got 4 minutes at Idaho Entrepreneur Challenge. We thought that wasn't a lot of time, but we got 2 minutes for our demo day pitch at Y Combinator.
I'm a scientist through and through, so being an entrepreneur was terrifying for me, and it was something new.
Did I end up starting my business? I did not, but I have zero debt, and I built a great network of people in the Boise community and really Idaho at large through the process.
I would definitely recommend the Venture College program. The amount of resources that they have available for you and just the really foundational information that you need is all there.
It is definitely a roller coaster. You have to be relentless, like not giving up no matter what. That is how you become successful.
Your talents, your gifts, your interests, your experiences are uniquely yours. Take them and go make your mark. We've also served the business community through our Small Business Development Center in the College of Business and Economics. We had folks available by phone or video conference to help our local businesses figure out how to navigate this very difficult period. And our Center for Professional Development created customized education to bring our professional expertise to your workplace. And I want you to know that in addition to those consulting services and webinars, We're always available to you. One of the great advantages of being in a thriving metro center like Boise and having a great university like Boise State is that we can be here for you in the times that you need us. We have expertise all across our curriculum, from public health to business to entrepreneurship and innovation to specific subject areas that you may deal with in your business, and we want to be here for you. We've also supported and helped our community to serve its physical well-being during this difficult time. Our College of Health Sciences donated respirators to the local hospitals. Our College of Engineering collaborated with our Makers Lab in the Albertsons Library to develop new PPE, personal protective equipment, to help not only local hospitals, but hospitals all over the world. Indeed, our design was a design that was used by universities all over the country to help their local healthcare providers. We're very proud of the ways in which our folks have helped serve. This year, our public health office also helped our police department and our fire department keep their staff healthy and safe so they could be ready and able to serve you. We've also been your partner in innovation through our research. We had a record-breaking year this last year. We raised $58 million in research awards. That's a 45% growth in the last 5 years. And that research serves you and serves the entire world. And if you're interested in a partnership is one of the things that Boise State does best. Not only have we partnered with organizations all across the metro area and the state, we want to be able to partner with you. How can we support your efforts and help our community thrive? And how can we help you develop the research projects that will help you work and thrive well as a business? We've been supporting and impacting our communities by supporting that pipeline. Our support of K12 and the health of our community this year will make a big impact on your future. One of the specific ways that we were able to support our incredible K12 system is that we set up a series of programs, one of which gave 73,000 hours of training to faculty in our K12 system to help them prepare for the challenges of COVID and the potential of remote learning this year. For those of us who have small children or children who are still in school, we know the challenges that folks faced with the pandemic and the remote learning experience. For a lot of people, that was incredibly challenging, burdensome, stressful. And we wanted to help those teachers whose primary goal and objective is to help those young people grow and thrive. We wanted to help those teachers feel more confident. We had 2,500 teachers and learners participate in those programs. The Boise State Writing Project reached out and helped teachers. We had such incredible positive feedback from the series of programs that we did just to help our K12 system. And that's a kind of invisible impact that's helping not only our businesses, but our local families so that they can be patronizing your businesses. I'm very excited to share with you too that Boise State and the city of Boise are being put on the map with a new project that we're leading. This is a project called Project Launchpad. I'm excited today to talk to you about Project Launchpad, an effort to bring universities together to help build new infrastructure to support our students during this critical time. Higher education is a three-part mission to teach, research, and serve. This is a moment when we are called with urgency to do all three for our students and our nation's future. We must respond to that call and support young people far more broadly than we have before so we can continue to fulfill our mission. Just as the scientists at Ground Control responded to the challenges of Apollo 13 in flight, we must work creatively in the midst of this crisis to achieve our goals for them and for our institutions. Colleges and universities have a vital responsibility to use their research prowess and student support infrastructure to gather information and creatively problem solve so we can best serve our students now in this difficult moment and well into the future. We must do so together, collaborating and sharing information and strategies so the young leaders we train can survive and thrive in spite of the challenges presented by this moment. Young people are our future, and our future may depend upon it. I've brought together some of the most important university presidents around the country, but also professionals in student affairs, in graduate education, public health, and mental health and well-being. Because we know that right now, our 18 to 26-year-olds are experiencing 2.5 times greater stress, anxiety, depression, suicidality, and even psychosis than any other age band of people. We knew we needed to do something else to help them. The metaphor we've used on campus is the Apollo 13 mission. When Apollo 13 blasted off into space and there were serious problems in mid-flight, Mission Control in Houston didn't just say, oh, we'll just wait until the next batch comes along. They jumped in to figure out how they could problem solve right in that moment to help those astronauts while they were in flight so they could complete their mission. What Project Launchpad is designed to do is to help our universities work collaboratively across the country instead of competitively to figure out the best ways to help our students prepare for the challenges that they face now and in the years ahead. We know there are going to be challenges too as those students come up from K12 and they face disruptions in their learning. So we know we've got a lot of work to do to figure out how to support their mental health and well-being and how to prepare them to be able to come and work for you and be the consumers that make the state thrive. But in order to do that, we're drawing together folks from all across the nation. We're going to have some major media outlets, including NBC News, the Chronicle of Higher Education, and the Times, right here in Boise to follow this event. And we've asked people to bring their best strategies forward so that Boise State and Boise are a hub of information. We've also become a national clearinghouse of information for the entire country on how we can best serve our students. This year, I'm very proud, too, that we've developed a rural initiative. It's called the Community Impact Program. This program was designed to actually bring a Boise State education to people where they live. So we're going to Payette, Mountain Home, and McCall. We began the program this fall, and we asked communities, what degree programs do you need for your community to thrive and be successful? And now we're delivering those programs in a hybrid format, partly in person, partly face-to-face, and then partly remotely in those communities. And it's giving folks an opportunity to get to be Boise State Broncos, no matter where they are. And we know that'll make an impact on those communities and on what happens here in Boise. We've also developed the True Blue Scholarship, which has been designed now to help Idaho students meet their financial need so more of our young people go to school. We know it makes a huge impact on the economy and the state when young people go to school. Boise State has an over $2 million impact on our economy every year. Getting those young people into school or those non-traditional students back into school in this difficult time will help our entire economy thrive. We've also developed the Future Forward Scholarship that's specifically designed for rural Idaho students to allow them the opportunity to have access to this world-class education. And our First Forward Success program expanded to help those students be successful when they arrive. We also developed a program called the Hometown Challenge that's helping young students who come to Boise State to go to school go back home to serve in their home communities so they understand better how to make an impact on the whole state. I'm very proud of the fact that our career services immediately went digital and remote when we had the first lockdown in March. Other universities followed our lead from across the nation. It gave people an opportunity who were transitioning out of school and into the workplace to find you so they could locate their career. I want you to know about the incredible opportunity that our Career Services Center provides for you. You can post a job, you can join our on-campus recruiting program, you can attend a career fair or virtual career fair. I want to challenge you to hire an intern and to look at the prospect that gives you to actually shape people to work in your organization and in your industry. We know that those kinds of experiences really help young people make an impact. I also want to offer you an opportunity to learn about Work U. It's an incredible opportunity that's run through our College of Innovation and Design. What it allows our students to do is to connect with you in the workplace, but also engage in the kind of intellectual reflection with you as their leader that allows their experience in the workplace to be like a class. So your workplace is their classroom. This is such an incredible way to expand the impact of your business on our students and of Boise State's efficaciousness for you as a business.
So the Work You Mentor orientation is really just the kickoff for the event of Work You. We had 34 partners from many employer organizations, and what we're really trying to do is bring all of the employers together, get them prepared for the semester, kick off the semester, and also hear from our students around what they got from this experience. How can a mentor be prepared for future students that are going to be coming to their partner organizations?
Prior to meeting my mentor, I was nervous, scared, anxious, but curious and excited at the same time because I knew that this was going to be an amazing opportunity to build my resume and gain that professional experience.
My mentor was so welcoming at our first meet and greet. She was herself, and that allowed me to be myself and just really got to know me as a person and as an individual. And I was able to open up to her about being a first generation student, about my family. So that was very helpful.
I'm very proud too for the launch of our Institute for Pervasive Cybersecurity. This is such an exciting effort. We know that every person now carries a computer in their pocket, and everyone works on machines to do everything. In fact, we saw during the pandemic and the lockdown how much more dependent people were on their technology than they ever had been before. This makes cybersecurity incredibly important for your businesses and for our whole world. We're leading in innovation in cybersecurity, and we're going to impact the region and the state. We're actually developing Cyberdome, which is going to be a SOC that will allow our students in cybersecurity to come to you and solve your real cybersecurity problems in real time. This is incredible training for those cybersecurity professionals and an opportunity for you to get the assistance of one of the most incredible cybersecurity programs in the state. I'm also incredibly proud of our Bronco Gap Year program. This year, I challenged our leadership team. When we saw the lockdown happen in March, and we recognized the way in which that was affecting K12's opportunity to support and assist students in getting to college, and we also knew that people were going to be facing economic challenges, we asked the question, how can we help those young people still get access to college even if they have to stay home and help their family or stay home and work? And our team developed Bronco Gap Year as a response. This program allows students at a very low cost, $1,200, to access an individual personal faculty mentor who can help them navigate this difficult and challenging period, and to get access to the opportunity to get up to 12 credit hours of classes, all for that one low price. And they stay connected to the university during that time so that they get a chance to continue to build their academic career and their credentials to work for and engage with you in the future. There are 4 pathways in this incredible program: social entrepreneurship, education, public service, and a build your own pathway that will allow our students to be incredibly flexible in building what's right for them. You also know that we have the winningest program in college football history. Now, this has been an unusual year in which fan noise has been largely piped into Albertson Stadium. We're looking forward to having you back on the blue with our football team, and we're incredibly proud of our public health program that has made not only classes on campus this year possible, but the health of all of our students in our community so we could carry on with our football program. Athletics for Boise State University is often the front porch of our university. It's the way that people come to know Boise State, by seeing our iconic field and knowing more about that blue turf thinking that has made us scrappy underdog champions. That's precisely what we do across the university. That blue turf thinking is what we're known for and why we've been identified as one of the most innovative universities in the country, over and again. It's because across the organization, from our business college to our health sciences college, from our College of Arts and Sciences to education, innovation, and design, across our curriculum, we've got people thinking outside of the box, our faculty, staff, and students. And we're one of the only universities in the country where anyone in the entire university can feed in innovative ideas up to our executive leadership team, so we can learn from people wherever they are in the organization. So it's an opportunity for us to invite people into blue turf all across the organization. I'm very proud that this year, Boise State has been a catalyst for positive change, not just at the university, but in our community. We are working together to forge a future for Boise and for Idaho. Thank you for all you do, for your resilience and creativity in this difficult time. Thank you for all you've done to keep Boise going. Don't forget, we're always here for you, and Boise State wants to partner with you to move Boise and Idaho forward. And don't forget to turn to us if you need our assistance at any time. And go Broncos!